Ian Johnson. This year on Ultimate Adventure 2021, I'm here with Rugged Ridge, driving a Jeep that I built for them that I am calling the Javalanche. So this year for UA 2021, Rugged Ridge asked me to build them a Jeep because they're the presenting sponsor. And I said, sure, that's no problem, I'll build you a Jeep, but I'll just build whatever Jeep I want to build that day. So they sent me a 4-door JK that I cut in half and stretched the wheelbase on and basically made it into like a Jeep Avalanche. That's why I call it the Javalanche, because it's a 4-door, but it's got a really short bed on the back, and the half cab doesn't go all the way down inside. So it's like got a pass through. So when you open the back, you can put stuff all the way up into the front, which is super cool. So it's just a cool little one-of-a-kind Jeep, which is kind of what I like to build. I think it's good to come on an event like this. You know, it's like 20 some odd years of hardcore trail riding, off-roading. It's got such a cachet behind it, just the name Ultimate Adventure. So to have a bunch of new sponsors come on this year and sort of step in and then put their products in an event like this. So, you know, like Rugged Ridge Jeep parts don't normally show up on super hardcore off-road rigs, which is why I built this one, which is like a middle of the road rig, to prove that you don't have to have a full-on throw-down tube buggy Jeep to come on Ultimate Adventure. You can have just a JK with stock axles and still have fun. So this Jeep is officially the Rugged Ridge Jeep, so it's got a lot of Rugged Ridge accessories on it. So, you know, it's got Rugged Ridge front and rear bumpers for the JK. It's got lights, it's got their winch. It's got a bunch of just sort of the extra accessories that you would buy and put on your Jeep. But then there's a whole bunch of other stuff. We've got Rugged Ridge wheels that we actually sent out and had custom hydro dipped coated in a carbon fiber look to match the carbon fiber grille that we put on this truck. So it's just it's a good mix of like a lot of off the shelf stuff with then just a little bit of custom fab to make the Jeep one of a kind, and then just kind of a good package altogether. The other cool thing about being on Ultimate Adventure is you get to see your products being used in a real world environment, and like a nasty real world environment. So, you know, when you talk to people who put parts on, they're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go off-roading, but they will off-road in a year as much as we're off-roading in this week. And that's just the reality, because that's just life. No one can go off-roading every day, it just doesn't happen. So to bring products out, put them on trucks that can come out here and just be abused for a week, see how they're used in a real world environment, see how people put them on the vehicle, modify them slightly to make them fit their particular vehicle, or how they have installed them and maybe got all into some nasty stuff and see how they handle that type of stuff. That's really important, because you know, you can build a bumper and know that it's strong, or then you can build a bumper and bounce it off a bunch of rocks for a week and then you're certain that it's strong.